my fellow travelers. We are at a little base called Spheroids. It was, well, basically a site of a copper deposit I massacred in the most recent expedition, the Redux Beachhead, or Redux Expedition 2 Beachhead. And, well, don't have the plates and glasses yet, but otherwise than that, this thing is pretty much finished. The base construction computer that you can have does not include the all the parts you can get at the armory. So, yeah, I forgot about that. So, yeah, landing pad. These are 1/4 the size. How do I know? Well, because I could stack 4 of these in front of that one. These are basically that one resized. The electromagnetic generators are also shrunken down 1/4 the size. They are actually wired underneath the landing pad and actually do provide power to, well, careful now. To this guy. Now, I don't know if I enabled power for the whole thing, but yeah, this is pretty much it. It's a loft basically, one room dwelling, although somewhat large. Fridges, small stove and sink, or vanity and sink, roasting pit. I was planning on putting some glasses, a couple pitchers on top there, maybe a few plates. Don't happen to have them handy. The outgassing is just weird and bizarre, and unfortunately it seems I just lucked out and I'm on the very edge of a plume. Bed is sunk into the wall, so you don't have that cabinet overlooking the pillows. Well, don't think I have to explain that. It gets a little cold. I've deleted one base I started setting up around a structure I found when I was quote unquote doing one of those, oh, go look over there and go look over there type thing. And, well, this is also shrunken down. It might be 1/4 the size, it might be 1/3, not sure. It fits nicely onto this guy. And this guy is going to get sorted out. Some of the stuff in here is going to get transferred to the other ones, usually sorted by color. You know, all the gray stuff, the earth, the ferrite, etc. goes in there. All the orange, red stuff, you know, the oxygen, the carbon, so forth and so on. And it usually works out to take about 8 of them, so 1 of them is left over for, you know, this stuff here. Although I think in Raven Rock it's actually 2 of them. And the last one lately I've been doing is putting the fishing stuff. Not that I have found any place worth fishing here yet. Well, don't have to explain that one, it's a dining thing. Toilet? Yes, it's very much a frontier kind of thing, so you wash yourself out of the sink. A bit of a hop up. The nights are short enough that this guy is able to provide enough power to both the teleporter and the battery for the battery to last the entire night. This is superfluous, it's there for appearance sake. Trees are pretty much doing. The ones above ground are fruit trees, the ones along the building are spindle trees, there's a couple of smaller bushes around. Part of the storyline, you gotta put down a booster and start the Artemis thing. Flag, well, I don't think I have to explain that one. A little bit of greenery growing underneath the shadow provided by the landing pad. You do see the wires. You should put one of those electrical hiding things down. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, all of them are there. Yeah, and these guys are indeed wired. Yeah, right there, you see it. Right next to the reticule. And the scary part is they do provide power. This one 21 Ks. This one, 30. Okay. The hotspot is over there, roughly. A little bit over 100 U's. On the other side of the landing pad, it's about 150. This guy is putting out 17. So we're at 67. There's one 30. So yeah, about 100. These guys are about 10 apiece, I guess, if I remember correctly. Hey, don't matter. They've got juice. This guy in. Half. Anyway, so the base is called Spheroids because, and of course you don't see any of them right now, there's these spherical amoeba type things just rolling around the countryside. Well, that's embarrassing. Not a single frigging strange animal life to be seen. And over there, first one of these rings. I really had hoped that this would be where you'd see the Normandy from, but when I finished the quest, it brought me somewhere else. And yeah, that one's a hauler, I think. Just the twin engines, one above the other arrangement, kind of caught my eye. That one is, I've never had one of those before. And this is your more classical type fighter. And yeah, so it's a simple little base. You'll have the, well, for lack of a better word, the cutlery and kitchen stuff to acquire and put in place. And yeah, this, technically speaking, doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but what the hell. Yeah, what I should do is find a spot where putting a short paving stone won't disrupt the ground too much. Right here. Okay. And there you go. You get off the ship, walk over here, walk around. Don't break your leg jumping down the stairs. And you know, that's it, folks. Greenery growing where there's shade. And I don't know what the fuck is going on with the game the last 2 days, but pretty much any text screen does that. A few days ago, it was the icons for the bases. I wonder if it would have been Gra. Yay. The funny thing is, it would be interesting to write down the sequence of words and see if it doesn't make some sort of sentence. So the next thing, since I can't seem to get rid of the settlement thing, is to do a search for a settlement on this world. So at least it will have the advantage of being close to this base. And, well, that's it, folks. All of those are S-Class. They don't all have S-Class mods because, well, 2 of them I acquired today. Yesterday? Damn it. Well, didn't seem terribly important at the time to mark a date on the calendar. But yeah, definitely since the weekend. So I've been upgrading them like crazy. Too bad No Man's Sky does not have Amazon. Get Amazon. Yes, traveler. I would like to have the S-Class mods. If you have nanites, or you're buying several, there will be a small discount. How much? 1.5%. Ooh, very generous. Don't let the word out. Etc., etc., etc. Anyway, farewell, my fellow travelers.